Surviving 100 days in Minecraft has been tried and tested for literally over a year now. Seriously, put into YouTube I survived 100 days in Minecraft and you will find at least 100 videos of people doing so. So when I was introduced to the idea, I wanted to, spice it up a little. And so I made 100 days in Skyblock. It's done relatively well, I'd say. And a lot of people ask me to do 200 days in Skyblock, which I don't really know where I can go with that. I think that everything that needs to be done in that Skyblock world is now done. So I was there, scratching my chin. If the cool people of the world can survive 100 days in this world, and the even cooler can survive 100 days in this world, how do I one-up myself from a Skyblock survival? That's right, baby, we're doing the Oneblock. What's going on, everybody? My name is Havenand, and in this video, I'm going to survive 100 days in Minecraft Skyblock Oneblock. Well, I'm going to begin to, but you'll see what I mean. I think there might be a few people that don't know what a Oneblock Skyblock is, so I'll just spend the next couple seconds explaining. A YouTuber of the name of Minecraft has created a 1.15.2 world where you literally have one block. It's as simple as that. But it's not just one block. Every time you break this block, it will regenerate itself and create itself into another block instantly. Over time, you'll break the blocks and it will go through 10 different phases, the phases I'll put in the description below. And if you spend enough time in this world, you could probably make it quite nice. Well, that's the plan at least. I'm going to spend 100 days in this world. What I turn it into really remains to be seen. I'm also going with the rule that I'm not allowed to die. Basically, putting the world into hardcore. I'm not smart enough to realize how to put it into hardcore, but it's not like I've died already, right? So if I can survive in this world without dying once for 100 days, absolute win. Can we do it? Let's find out. Before I do begin though, two things I want to do. Firstly, give credit where credit's due, guys. In the Skyblock videos that did, quite frankly, pop up, I was quite selfish and disrespectful. I didn't give proper credit to Luke the Notable, the person who created the 100 days. Well, at least he popularized it. So if you don't know who Luke the Notable is, which I'd be very surprised of, please go check out his channel. His link will be in the description. I'm also going to give a shout out to the person who introduced me to the Oneblock world, Wadsy. He's made two very interesting Oneblock series that I would highly recommend. His channel would also be in the description. And the next 20 seconds is me just going to be selling out. 90% if you aren't subscribed, you should consider doing so. Follow my Twitch, join my Discord, and follow my Twitter. Alright, I'm done. Let's finally get into the video. There's something really, concerning about starting in this Oneblock world when you've just got nothing. Just you, a single block, and an empty void. I knew that I had to get cracking. There was a lot I wanted to get done in 100 days, so I made some wood tools and started expanding my island pretty quickly. I'm sure any Oneblock series would be exactly the same, so if you've played Oneblock, you know what the first 20 minutes are like. By night time, I had a farm ready to go. I planted saplings all across the island. I even completed the first phase, which is about 700 to 800 blocks. I got a lot done in the first 20 minutes of this world. I'm kind of proud of myself. I only really had one thing I could be doing, but you know what, we're not going to talk about that. On day 2, I started a little storage area to put all my chests in, and whilst I was doing that, I may have accidentally, lost the regenerating block? I know that sounds weird to say, but because I had dirt all around it and a grass block popped in the regenerating block, I didn't really know which one was which. I need to make a marker in the future for it. I also learned very quickly that mobs can spawn from this block. So when a creeper popped up, I had to change my trousers, simply put. You'd think I'd maybe put a barrier around the one block to stop that happening, but no. Here's a second creeper blowing up part of my island. Those poor animals came into this world to be blown up by stupidity. By the end of the night, I did finish the second phase. Hopefully I don't have to deal with any more creepers. And here's a little hopper system I made. I just wanted to be able to shove everything in there that I got in the future without having to sort it. Again, you're going to see a lot of unorganized chests. If you have OCD, I really apologize for the chest you're about to see. On day 3, I decided to make a little lake area. If you're going to play a Skyblock Oneblock world, you're going to need an unlimited water source at some point, so made this little area. It's nothing special, but it'll do for what I needed to do. I also got a little pupper. Oh, it was great. I didn't expect to get a pupper in Skyblock, never mind Oneblock. I'll name him Christopher. Spoiler alert, Christopher's not going to make it very far. I then started a little island just off of the main island with the plan to put all the animals in there. I just wanted to make a little area where I can keep track of all the animals, what I have, and just breed them when the time comes. And I was still working on it in day 4 where I managed to finish off the island. I also finished off another phase, so I was getting to work on the Oneblock, oh my god. Day 6 came around and, okay, let's just be real for a second. If I was to give you 3 guesses on what was potentially nearly killed me for the first time in one block. What would be your guess? Falling? Creeper? Starvation? How about a King Guardian? A Guardian Lord? What do you even call those things? It nearly killed me. If it wasn't for the fact that it was an idiot and jumped off the island, I'd be dead right now. And again, I really should make a platform around the one block. But I didn't. So when a second King Guardian spawned, and I nearly died again, at the time me was just like, oh man, I'm getting really lucky that I'm not dying, while future me is like, make a goddamn wall around your one block. I hate watching me play because I'm an idiot. I know it's so simple to say in retrospective that why don't I just do stuff, but in the moment I'm just like, oh man, really wish this would stop happening, or I really wish there was a fix for this, and there is, there's such an obvious fix. I'm sorry, I'm going off topic, let's carry on. Did also extend the little storage area by adding a couple more chests, just to be able to throw some more stuff in there when needed. One of the earlier phases as well started giving me access to ocean monument stuff, you know, like prismarine shards and glasses and that kind of thing. So I decided to make my little lake area look a little fancy. It took all day and night, and I mean, listen, I'm no pro builder, but I think it looks nice enough. I'm probably the only person that thinks that, but hell, I'll take it. Do you know what one Minecraft mob I've never fought in normal Minecraft? Vindicators. Is that what they're called? Vindicators? I'm just gonna call them Vindicators. If I'm wrong, you can correct me in the comments. They suck. And they also nearly killed me. At least the little Vex things do. You know, these little angel things? Oh my god, they are the worst. Like, I could drop a Vindicator like that, but the Vex things, oh my god, they are so annoying. Also, one of them killed the dog. It was awful. That dog just came into this world trying to help me out and then immediately got killed by this stupid angel-looking thing. Like, oh my god. On day 9, I started a little platform because I wanted to make a mob grinder. You see, what happened with one of the earlier creeper blasts is that the sheep, the only sheep that I've got so far, was killed. And so going back to my Skyblock roots, I knew that the only way I was going to be able to get wool is from spiders. So just started making an area where they could spawn, get an auto mob killer. Hopefully I'll have a bed before the next couple of nights. Note to future Havenland though, and all Oneblock and Skyblock users, if you are going to make yourself a mob grinder, please light up the area, because I may have accidentally forgot to light it up, and yeah, we're not going to talk about that. On day 11, well, this is an interesting one. You know how I mentioned that Vindicator weren't that bad, but Vexes were? Well, I got attacked by 2 more. So the first one, to be honest with you, should have killed me. Thank you, Totem of Undying. I have never been more grateful to hold one in my entire life. I really should have made armor, which is something that I, retrospective again, I should have noticed. And as I went to charge him, Vindicator just vanished. Like, straight up. I just couldn't find him anywhere. My assumption is that he fell off the island, which, not a complaint the slightest. And even after I made some armor, another Vindicator attacked, and that one almost killed me as well. Iron armor, really not that great in these kind of situations. Also, this one randomly died as well. Like, I haven't really researched it or anything. Did Vindicators just die if they get, like, exposed to sunlight or something? Like, it just a Totem of Undying appeared. I don't know what happened. Just such a weird situation to think about 2 Vindicators just vanishing off the face of I would say the face of the planet, but I'm not really sure if we can call this tiny little world a planet. Day 11 was actually quite an interesting day. I got my first villager in the mob grinder after finally making this little safer area. Thought if I could get a second one, maybe I could start breeding them super quickly. And after that, I basically just finished off the mob grinder, which I was quite happy with. I didn't have to worry about any mobs because A, I lit up the area, and B, I've got this Totem of Undying, so even if I did nearly die, oh, there it goes. As I was finishing off the bottom area of the mob grinder, can someone tell me where this creeper came from? Like, I rewatched this footage about 50 times. Don't know where. I have the entire island lit up. Where did he come from? If that's how I died, I would have been so sad. Once the mob grinder was finally finished, 13 days in, I was able to make a bed. If Phantom spawned on this map, I would have been dead 10 days ago, so I'm so grateful to finally get it down. It also means I can now skip the nighttime, which, trust me, I'm not complaining about. Like, I don't think people realize how long you spend in a world on 100 days in Minecraft. Think about it, 20 minutes per day and night cycle times 100. Do that into hours. You're talking about over half a day. So being able to skip the nighttime, oh, perfect. On day 14, I realized that my little storage area was not a comfy place, so I wanted to make a nice bigger island, just to make maybe a little house in it. I'm no pro builder, but maybe if I can make something that I'm kind of proud of, then I'd call that a win. Listen, you saw the Skyblock video. Austin did all the building work there. I don't think I can hold a candle to Austin's building work, but I'm gonna see if I can maybe make something a bit humble. I'm thinking quartz. Yeah, let's use quartz. On day 15, I started phase 7. Okay, I admit that maybe I'm going through the phases very quickly, considering that I'm going to be here for another 85 days, but really, there's not a lot to do in the past time apart from mine that center block. Most of it I didn't really care for, except the obsidian. That is going to be useful. I was interested to see what happened in the Nether, whether you were just going to get one regenerating block, or if it was going to be a normal Nether, so that'll be fun to check out once we get there. I was mining all the way through until day 16, where I was dealing with my first ghast. This one wasn't too bad, because I was able to kill it relatively quickly. Compared to ghast in the future, at least, I mean, you're in for a treat. I did start making a little Nether platform for the Nether portal. I just wanted to make it nice and fancy and just look different enough. I really should probably focus more on the fact that I need to learn the size of Nether portals before I try and work on the outside of a Nether portal. I'm going to pretend I did that one on purpose when, well, I don't think anybody would believe me even if I tried it. I did also take a sneak peek in the Nether, but I didn't really go anywhere. I'll go back in there in the next couple of days. On day 17, I killed the only cow that was on my island. You see this unlimited mushroom stew supplier? This mushroom cow, dead because of a friggin' magma slime. Oh my god, I killed both the cows. No more cows are coming. Like, that's it. If I want leather now, I'm going to have to do something else. I also finally got some leaves, which was something I was really hoping for a while. Any of the extra animals that weren't originally in the pen I managed to drag in there. I also started breeding a couple of the pigs, so hopefully we'll have the pig farm going in no time. On day 18, another ghast spawned, shot me, and caused a few issues. Let me ask you just a simple question in Minecraft. Have you ever tried to put out a fire from on top of a block when the fire is underneath the block? I didn't think this was going to be an issue, but look at this. This is ridiculous. I'm playing whack-a-mole with Minecraft fire. That sounds so stupid out loud, but I just couldn't get rid of it. I lost half the platform from one flame piece. I'm sure there was an easier way to get rid of this, but I just couldn't tell where it was. Also, if I ever play Pong with another ghast in Minecraft, I swear to God, I'm gonna freak out. Like, I'm done with ghast. I don't want ghast anymore. Get rid of ghasts. I didn't even get the satisfaction of killing him, because look, he just despawned. He just vanished. Gone like that. What do you want me to do? It took me 19 days to make a cobble generator. I don't know why it took me so long. I got the lava bucket on like day 10 at worst. The main reason that I want cobble is because the platform that I'm going to make my house on, I want it to have a cobble base. So if I just make a bunch of slabs, then I can fill it out, it'll look all nice, and then I can start working on the house afterwards. I spent the entire day mining on day 20, so we're just going to skip to day 21, where I finally started trading with a villager, a toolsmith. Look at all these stone pickaxes that I'm never going to use. I just wanted to level him up and get some better stuff in the future. I also started my Nether adventure on day 21, and there was a fortress literally outside of the portal. It's funny how pre-Minecraft 1.16, how easy it is to find Nether fortresses. I basically just wanted to come in here and get some general blaze stuff, Nether wall, that kind of thing. And I got lucky enough to even get a skull. Seriously, this was like my 4th wither skeleton killed, so I'm quite lucky, apparently. Also, I know it adds nothing to the video, but look how cool this blaze kill was. I have no idea how I managed to dodge those blazes. It was awesome. On day 22, I finally finished the platform where the house was going to be, and I decided it's time to get moving on the house. I think this was weirdly going to be one of the biggest challenges for me, because my Minecraft skills, I like to think I'm alright at PvP. I can generally survive all well. Skyblock, Oneblock, I think I could do this quite easily. But building? Oh boy, this is gonna suck. 22 is when I started this house, and 5 days later, on day 27, I finished it. I even went back into the Nether on day 25 and 26 to get more quartz because I ran out. Listen, it's not great, I'll admit it, but considering what I've built in the past, my friends will genuinely attest to how decent of a building this is. I'm waiting for the comments now. What friends? That's right, I called you out. I'm looking at you writing that comment right now. You take it out of there, comment something more funny. I wanted to start working towards a level 30 enchanter now that I've got all these levels and an enchant table, so I started my sugarcane farm on day 28. On 29 as well, I made a little platform for the level 30 enchanter. I was thinking of going like for a little bit of a boat theme, but I don't really know how I'm going to do that, so this is the platform that I made. Sugarcane really is going to be an issue with the leather, which unfortunately is going to require me to breed llamas. I'll get back to that later. Then on day 30, I made a huge platform on this side. The idea of it was just because I wanted mobs to spawn on it, and I could also use it for the future if I ever wanted to fight the wither. You see, what happened was, despite the fact that I got 2 villagers from the center block, one of them just vanished. Like, I don't know if a zombie got him, I don't know if he just fell off the world by accident, but I only have 1 villager, so I'm gonna need a zombie villager from somewhere. Took me all the way until end of day 32 to get that platform finished, and it's a big one. I might expand it in the future again, just because obviously I'm kind of scared of the wither blowing up everything, but we'll take that chance when it comes up. On day 33, I will introduce you all to Sugar Puffs, my second Minecraft account. You see, I wanted to go back into the Nether to get a few more things, and my thought process was that I still want the farms and the sugarcane and that kind of thing to still keep growing, so I decided to just sit him in this little pond here whilst I popped into the Nether to get some more stuff. I was in the Nether for 2 whole days, so when I came back, I like to thought a bunch of stuff grew, but Spider managed to get out of the area that I made the platform and kill the other account, so my plan pretty much failed quite badly. That ends the reign of Sugar Puffs, guys. Can I get an F in chat? Took until day 38 for the zombie villager to finally spawn. I put a couple of platforms around above them with netherrack, and I was quite pleased that one spawned there relatively quickly. I mean, I started doing this on, what, day 32, so only 6 days it took to finally get this villager. If I can cure him quickly and start breeding them, that'd be really, really cool. I'm going to skip all the way until day 42, because if I'm going to be 100% honest with you, I was just stood around waiting for the villager to get cured, and so on day 42, I started breeding them. The plan was to get a Fletcher straight away, because the villager that I cured just immediately turned into a cleric. Didn't even know that was a thing, but well, I got some trades out of him that was quite useful. I'm hoping to have at least 20 to 30 villagers just like I did in the Skyblock world. I'm going to be training for literal days in this Minecraft world. Like, that's going to be one of the main things I'll be doing most of the time. So like I mentioned, the Oneblock has 10 phases. The final phase is the end, which I finally got to on day 43. After I finish this phase, a end portal will spawn and I'll be able to fight the dragon. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really plan on fighting the dragon until at least like day 80, day 90. There's not really much point in me finishing this phase too quickly, because afterwards it just becomes an infinite regenerating block. I'll tell you what, it did spawn though, shulkers. You ever dealt with a shulker in this kind of world? Sucks! I've never had more panic in this entire time than when I was slowly floating up in the world thinking, where the hell am I going to land? Though admittedly shulkers could be useful long term. Right now I can't really see much of a use for them, but again it could be useful to have in the long term. On day 44 I finally got the Fletcher I wanted, and so I cut down every tree, grabbed every piece of wood and turned them all into sticks. And that's pretty much what I did for the next 4 days. I did a few trades with other couple of villagers, but pretty much my entire time was just working on trading for the next couple of days. I also want to show you at this point that 40 days in I'm pretty much like, look at this chest organization. I told you it was going to be bad. I really should just pay someone like a $5 just to come into this world and fix these chests. I am never going to fix them. On day 49, I decided to fish just because I wanted a cat. There's no real reason why, except I've managed to find the most stubborn cat possible. It took like 15 fish to get this cat. Like, seriously, I was fishing there for ages. He just kept taking them. I just don't know why it took so long. I've literally got cats in like 1 or 2 fish before. This one took over 10. On like the 10th, I was like, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna stab you in the face. I like Minecraft cats too. I don't like this one. I mean, he's tamed now, so I guess I can't complain too much. I also started breeding the llamas as well. This is why I really hate that the cows are dead, because a cow would take 1 week to breed. A llama takes an entire hay bale. This is gonna be so inefficient, and I thought that maybe I could just trade with piglings to get leather in the long term. Nope, I'm in 1.15, piglings don't exist. What a sad time to be alive, that I'm breeding llamas for leather. They're also I'm gonna be covered in spit every single time I try and kill them. There is such an inappropriate joke here that I'm not making, but trust me, there's an inappropriate joke here that we're all thinking, and that gets us to day 50. After a couple of additional trades, I finally maxed out the toolsmith villager, and if I ever get enough emeralds and need them, I do have the ability to get some diamond tools, and maybe some cheaper trades as well in the long term. As long as he's alive to help me get some additional villagers long term, he can stay as long as he needs to. And that's it for now. I know I wanted to make this one entire video, just one full 100 days in Skyblock in one block, but unfortunately I'm in a situation where I'm just not able to finish all the 100 days right now. I guess I'm technically lying in the title when I say I survived 100 days. I'll be honest with you, I'm on about day 80 to 90 at this point in time, and I have little to do that will probably kill me in the long term, so I'm kind of expecting to survive the 100 days, so I'm fairly confident I'll be able to finish off once I come back from doing the things that I need to do. I mean, I wanted to get a video out really just to let people know that I'm really like down to do this kind of thing. These videos take a lot of time to record, edit, and do my voiceover, and again, I just wanted to get something out there that really shows that I'm, you know, very grateful for all the subscriptions, views, and comments that everyone is giving me. Like, seriously, since the Skyblock video has come out, I've literally pretty much doubled my subscribers, and the Skyblock video is just about to hit 200k 1,000 views. That's insane, guys. Like, I cannot thank you enough for the support. As long as you guys keep subscribing and watching my videos, I'm just going to keep making them. Part 2 of the Skyblock will come out in the next month. I promise. I'll get it out by the end of October. I'm also working on a different type of 100 days video, which I'm hoping you guys will really enjoy as well. That's currently being streamed on my Twitch, twitch.tv/Havenan. So if you want to check that out, again, I'd really appreciate followers there. As much as my videos are quite infrequent on YouTube, Twitch is the main place to follow me if you want constant Havenan content. Alright then, so with 50 days down, we still got a dragon to kill, we still got an end to explore, we still have a wither or two to kill, we still have a whole Oneblock phase to go through. There is so much for me to do in the next 50 days, and will I survive all the way to the end? I mean, I kind of spoiled like I am, and the title says I am, but I mean, to be 100% sure, I'm afraid you're going to have to, you know, pop by the next video. So make sure you press that subscribe button, hit that bell. I'm trying to see how many subscribers I can get by the end of the year. If I can get to 10k, that would be absolutely amazing, so we shall see how that works. And again, I thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. I know it was a long one. I will see you in part 2 in the next couple of days. All the best. Take care. Goodbye.